My next guest, who launched an online petition urging religious leaders to hold in-person services yesterday, Sunday. Pastor Brian Gibson is the founding pastor of his church, which has 4 locations in Texas and Kentucky. Pastor, thank you for joining me today. A lot going on in the news with regard to this as you reopened. First, what did it look like? 2 different states, 2 different rules, Texas and Kentucky. What did yesterday look like? Did people show up?
Well, Harris, it's an honor to be here with you. And yes, people did show up. We expected about a third of our typical crowd to come, and that's about what showed up. Now, the temperature is very different in the state of Texas, where we have 2 campuses. Governor Abbott called church essential, just like President Trump, and I want to commend them for that. Now, on the Kentucky side, things were very different. Governor Beshear set a tone from the beginning that was anti-church. Just like the piece that was covered a minute ago, the one person goes in and affects all of these people in a Mother's Day service. My question is, why aren't they covering how many people received corona or was around someone with corona in one of the other open businesses where people are handling produce, where people are touching goods? I know the Kroger in Kentucky, they could have 1 per 120 square feet. According to the math, my building in Kentucky, I could have 414 people. So while Kroger could have 414 people, I could have 10 people. And we realized they were trying to label Sunday morning as the most deadly hour in the week. All these other businesses are operating around the clock. We want 1 hour. It's unconstitutional. It's un-American. This is not Vietnam. This is not China. This is the United States.
Pastor Gibson, just to revisit what you're saying there so people get a clear-cut understanding, these are mega churches. So when you compare it to a Kroger, people are like, oh, is that right? Yeah, that actually is right, because you're talking about the ability to social distance and how big your spaces are. Am I getting that right?
Absolutely. You have it right. Yesterday, we ran services where people were socially distanced. They're covered, they're hand sanitizer, ramped up bathroom procedures for cleaning. I promise you, our church services are safer than what you see at Lowe's, and they're safer than what you see at your Walmart. That's why I'm encouraging every pastor to go to peaceablygather.com, peaceablygather.com, and sign up. See, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and I believe this: Jesus is a lamb, he's also a lion. Wisdom shows us when to be the lamb, when to keep our mouth quiet, and when to open up our mouth and speak. This weekend, we'll celebrate Memorial Day. Veterans laid down their life for this right. They're going to stand with us this weekend. Combat wounded veterans saying, don't let the rights I fought for fall during this hour. We're not talking about being crazy, but we want to protect the Constitution. This is America.
Pastor Gibson, what about, the masks and mandating things for people? Because you bring up a good point about retail and the struggle there, and grocery stores and other places where they're trying to reopen, and they're now facing a new headwind, and that's that people don't want to come in and follow the rules that some of these places are setting. How will you meet that challenge with his church?
Well, we're going to watch as it evolves. What we did this weekend is we had all of our ushers and workers wore masks and gloves. I didn't, because I'm preaching. I think people are confused about the science and confused by the experts. Dr. Fauci comes out one day and says, don't wear the masks, they're no good. He turns around the other day and says, everybody wear the masks. So we're finding with the predictions,
what are you asking people
when
to
it
do?
Started out, I'm letting the people in the congregation make their own choice. As of right now, all of our volunteers will be masked and gloved, and we give them multiple options. They can watch online. We encourage people 65 and older with pre-existing conditions, watch online or stand in the parking lot. We're not proposing a mad dash to the church. We just want to stand for liberty.
All right, real quickly, in Kentucky, the order to just have half the people in person was going to go away in 2 days on May 20th. And some of the critics have asked, why not just wait? Why wage this battle when it would have gone away in a few days anyway? Last quick thought.
Sure, it was 3 days. I'm a Christian. I believe that 3 days have made all the difference in the world. 3 days between the death and the resurrection of Jesus Plus, we were sending a message to the governor of Kentucky that said we were non-essential. We're not going to obey his orders anymore. And come the next voting cycle, I believe he's going to become non-essential in the state of Kentucky. And I've got churches from California, Illinois, you name it, thousands are coming online. Come Pentecost Sunday, I believe there'll be thousands, maybe tens of thousands of churches defying governor's orders in a safe, smart way. And I'll tell you, if you're out there and you want to be a part of it, go to peaceablygather.com. If you're scared, we'll come and stand with you. I'm not afraid to be arrested with you for the First Amendment.
Pastor Brian Gibson on the program today. Thank you very much for your time and for telling us how it went yesterday.
Hey, it's an honor. God bless you, Harris.
Bless you too.